The importance of a muscle in a man is not all about fighting the women. Masculinity is something to be celebrated by both women and men because it has its price to pay in the society. It's because of this masculinity that men have to get out there and fend for their families, even when the women and the children themselves are sitting at home. Hello and welcome all to our YouTube channel, Jenga Kenya YouTube TV. I'm Shadrach. Today we want to address one letter which has been sent to one of the Kenyan online beasts by the name Amirix. A letter sent from CNN purporting to be carrying out some statistics about a term which seems to be very new to us here in Kenya called manosphere. So first I have to read through the letter which was sent to this beast of X, Mr. Amirix, and then we shall have a discussion about it. The title is CNN Request for Comment on the Spread of Manosphere Content in Kenya and its Impact on Women. So the letter goes, Dear, we are publishing a story at CNN exploring the growth of manosphere and masculinity-focused online content in Kenya and its impact on women. Our analysis has revealed a significant growth of manosphere content in brackets, posted across website, blogs, and social media accounts focused on masculinity and opposing feminism, closing bracket, and its amplification across social platforms. We also see that figures including yourself have amassed substantial followings online with your masculinity content, often leading the manosphere movement in Kenya. Community experts have told us that the rise of such content has coincided with increased reports of gender-based violence, raising concerns about the offline consequences of manosphere idea. Allow me to describe to you the meaning first of masculinity as defined by the African Society of Culture, and then I have to define to you this new word that is just reaching our desk today, manosphere. So masculinity simply means qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of men or boys. That is masculinity. I'm trying to break down the content in the letter. It may mean handsome, muscled, and driven. He is a prime example of masculinity in sentence. So that is the definition of masculinity. Let me define for you the term manosphere. It refers to a heterogeneous group of online communities that broadly promotes anti-feminism, misogyny, and hateful ideas about women, transgender, and non-binary people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from CNN. I may not know who is taking these statistics or who the experts that are being mentioned here are, but I tend to imagine that these are false agents who are within us, who are kind of feeding the CNN the bad reports. I know we have representatives in CNN, like our brother Larry Madowo, and he is well versed with our society here in Kenya. And he is in a position of giving that which is more tangible because he knows what goes here on the ground. I really wish to be part of and parcel of those people that will be sharing their perspective on the term itself, manosphere, because I'm one of the content creators that advocate for families in Kenya. I am pro-family. Jenga Kenya YouTube TV advocates for the family's cohesion. Duties as allocated naturally, just the way we've been able to describe the masculinity, that which comes naturally with man or male or a boy. So this term, toxic masculinity, is not well understood here in Kenya and even around Africa because we always celebrate masculinity Not at any time have we ever felt that this masculinity that we do possess as Africans and as male, which comes naturally, can at any point turn out to become toxic. The importance of a muscle in a man is not all about fighting the women. That is according to the description of our African society. Masculinity is something to be celebrated by both women and men because it has its price to pay in the society. It's because of this masculinity that men have to get out there and fend for their families, even when the women and the children themselves are sitting at home, taking comfort at homes. It is with this masculine that we are supposed to fight the enemies who want to attack our nations and want to attack our communities. It is with this masculinity that we all fight to protect our children and fend for them. But when somebody comes around bringing us these new terminologies, it becomes so disturbing to us because there is an agenda that we tend to imagine is being spread across Africa, which is already affecting the European countries and the Western countries, whereby men are being stripped of their natural muscles of working in the society, being forced to get down to the level of their women. Now the question is, because we have things like the fireman's carry that applies in the Western country, and naturally these things set people apart completely. The importance of those muscles that you really want to crush down because of promoting your own agenda is not appealing to us as Africans. For us, masculinity means protecting our society. Masculinity means getting out and toiling in the oil rigs just to make sure that our families are feeding. We have got so many things which are killing our society as compared to this thing that we're talking about. Our women are dying because of hunger. Our women are dying because of diseases. Our women are dying because of poor environment. Our women are dying because of so many other issues. And masculinity does not even feature among those things which are threatening the lives of our women. Therefore, this will be my take home. If at all CNN has something good to offer to our Kenyan people or our African society, I'll recommend this, which comes first to our list of need. First is the poor politics of Africa that we have. So if anything, let CNN come and address this poor politics that we have in our nation today. Secondly, problems of hunger and drought. This is really destroying our nation and our African society today, our continent as we speak today. So this, if CNN really cares about that which is very, very important for us as Kenyans, let them first come and address this, because this is really killing our society. That is number two. Number three, if CNN really cares for us, as they purport in the reports that they want to publish about manosphere, then CNN should come and address the health issues that we are grappling with as Kenyans and Africans. Ladies and gentlemen, bring us good health care if you really care about our women, because this is what is killing our women and our children, not men. Not men. Bad health systems are killing our families. Why can't you CNN come and do this research about what is killing our society? Considering all this, you realize that whatever you are coming to perpetuate or to promote in our society has no meaning completely in our society. Another thing is that I really desire that you bring us that which is positive. Woke society, feminism is killing more than the wars are killing men. Feminism is killing the families so much. Because of the absence of the fathers in the families, that is why we are having this broken system and broken generation that we have. It's not all about men killing women. It's all about that false empowerment that people are coming purporting to give to our women. that is really crushing our society. Pulling this security that is required in the family, pulling it away from the family, leaving the women and the children vulnerable. Because when you purport to be protecting them and you are not there, encourage men to be masculine enough so that they can be able to protect their family. Don't pull the men away from their family, because this is what is killing the Western society. Why should that which is ailing you bother us so much? Because manosphere is none of our business. I know this might get you in the wrong way, but sincerely speaking, if we can be able to analyze bit by bit on my priority list, then Africa and Kenya will be a better nation. So give us the above that I've been able to talk about: the poor politics in Kenya, the drought and hunger, how we can be able to fight drought and hunger, how we can bring about good health, how can we feed our women and the children and even the weakly men, how can we come up with a good health care, how can we do away with banditry in the society, how can we work around these poor politics that our African brothers and sisters are practicing that is killing our nation. It's not all about men, ladies and gentlemen. Let me read through some comments that we have been able to receive from that very letter that we got through our brother, who is by all means trying to empower men to stay in their homes and get to teach their sons on how to become stronger, especially for their families. So one Eric Yalo says, these are still droplets from an incoming storm. As men and manosphere movements, we will face increased backlash and attack in the coming future. Let's stay strong. Another one, Nyandoro Brian, says, they want to keep a man down. They are scared because men are no longer weak and easy to manipulate. Keep up the excellent work. I have learned a lot from you. Okay. Gala says, at CNN, please focus on exploring how Israel and Americans are killing pregnant women and infants in Gaza and stop this petty, useless profiling. Okay. Donald Ongili says, they want us to only consume what they approve. From my perspective, that is Habel Suleiman. On his X, he posted, from my perspective on this issue, dealing with manosphere is like fixing a plane while it's still on the ride through the air. It requires everyone on board to agree that the hole in the whole hull is problem. Otherwise, CNN, you and your expert, there isn't necessary tools to show. Wanataka tuishi kuwa simps. That is just but some of the comment, and you realize that every comment is against this idea that our Western brothers and sisters in CNN wish to push as an agenda to Africa. That's none of our business. I stay to be a Kenyan big brother shed, and this is Jenga Kenya YouTube TV. For those of you who are watching us for the very first time, kindly do us a favor by resubscribing to the YouTube channel. We wish to grow and get our brothers strong for their families. That is why we are here. Because without a father in the home, we all know how broken the family becomes, how that self-confidence breaks in the family, how that sense of direction fails in the family, how the society cripples because it lacks the muscles to hold the family together. See you in our next video. Bye.